Located on 225 acres in Garden City, Long Island, Nassau Community College, a member of the State University of New York system, has close to 20,000 students attend the school each year. The college mascot is Leo the Lion, and these are his stories of the school's absolute best and brightest who have graduated over the past 50-plus years. So let's catch up together as the Alumni Association of Nassau Community College proudly presents Lion Tales on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Welcome to Lion Tales, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation. My name is Aurora Workman, and I am the president of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Dr. Lynnda Nadien, a proud graduate of Nassau Community College, and together we'll share stories that will inspire, uplift, and often amuse you.
Each week, Aurora and I will introduce you to alumni of Nassau Community College interested in sharing their experience here at Nassau Community College, along with the secrets to their success. If you, our listening audience, has any positive news you would like to share about Nassau Community College alumni, engagements, births, graduations, weddings, and or accolades, email us at alumni@ncc.edu and we will shout you out.
We have a special announcement today. Richard Speckman is inducted as a truly great coach, one of the most successful junior college coaches ever. He amassed a 477 to 158 record in 40 years at Nassau Community College. He retired following the season with a career-winning percentage of over 75%. Speckman led Nassau to 20 NJCAA championships during his tenure, qualifying for 14 finals in 39 of his 40 seasons. He coached over 200 NJCAA All-Americans during his career and had over 100 players move on to NCAA All-America status. Speckman was the NJ's National Coach of the Year 6 times. He also served twice as president of the NJCAA Coaches Association. He's a native of Oceanside. Speckman is a graduate of SUNY Cortland, where he led it 3 times in both lacrosse and football. He has been inducted previously into the U.S. Lacrosse Long Island Metro Chapter Hall of Fame, the SUNY Cortland Hall of Fame, and the IMLCA Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Coach. So that was wonderful. But today's guest is Loretta Barnes, class of 1981. Loretta graduated Nassau Community College with a liberal arts degree. She currently resides in Georgia. She has worked as a camp counselor, a cashier, in a hospital as a unit secretary for about 20 years, a computer operator, phlebotomist, and now an actor. Welcome to Lion Tales, Loretta Barnes, class of 1981.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you.
So I love Loretta's bio because it can show that Nassau Community College students just don't stop. They just,
we never stop.
We never stop. We keep going. What brought you to Nassau, Loretta?
Well, I wanted to go to school, but I didn't know which school I wanted to go to. So Nassau Community College was my first choice. And so that's when I decided to go to Nassau Community College.
Wonderful. What was your favorite courses here at Nassau?
It was statistics. I didn't like math at first because when I went to high school, I had to take math and I had to go to summer school. But then if I made my mind up, if I decided to go to take statistics, they're going to apply it in life. And it did, because it was 0% of me graduating. Now it's 100% of me graduating. I graduated Nassau Community College.
That is wonderful. What are some of your most memorable events that you attended here?
Well, I was in the student government, and then graduating college. My years at Nassau Community College was one of my favorite years.
Yeah,
wonderful.
That's true. We all say that, too.
Yeah, so with a liberal arts program, it kind of opens up the doors to doing so much, and you have done so much. But did any program in particular influence your job choices?
I love my anatomy class. The anatomy class made me want to go into the medical field, but I didn't know what medical field I wanted to go into. But I went as a unit secretary, medical assistant, phlebotomist, and a telemetry monitor tech. So that helped me make my decisions for what I wanted to do.
And that should tell students, too, that, you don't have to just pick one if you want to try things and do different things. Loretta Barnes is sure an alumni who is personifying that choice that absolutely. You can continue to do things. And now that you are, you were in the hospital for about 20 years. What was that career about? Were you doing all these other things aside, or you just did that and then went on to the next step?
I went on to the next step. I went to Midland Career Institute, and I went to Halifax Community College for computers. I went to Midland Career Institute for medical assistant, and doing 9/11, I took air traffic control and computer science at Elizabeth City State. And doing 9/11, I was taking an air traffic control test, and one of my teachers came in and said, "Look at TV." So. But after that kind of scared me, so I shied away from
being an air traffic control.
For working with airplanes.
Yes.
Yeah, but one of the things is that you continually explore different careers, and that's what we like the students to see. Sometimes you may not have an idea of the one thing that you might want to do, but be open to explore areas, and you have certainly done that, Loretta. In terms of your career and your working career. And so now we sit there, and you move from. And just tell us how, because we always look at the nomads of Nassau Community College because we're always moving. So you left Nassau and you moved where?
I moved to North Carolina. I moved to Long Island. Then I moved to North Carolina because my parents are from North Carolina. Now I'm in Georgia.
Okay, so now in North Carolina, when we were looking, because there was a Facebook, Friends of Nassau Community College. What made you make that page?
Well, I just loved it. I love Nassau Community College. That was what started my career and made me feel like I wanted to do something more than just not go to school. I wanted to further my education. And Nassau Community College made me I took courses that were beneficial to me in life, like statistics and anatomy and all other courses, English. So it made me want to further my career.
And further your career you have done, because you are from North Carolina to Georgia. Now you are exploring acting, and we're going to talk a lot more about what you're doing now, because I just think you're a phenomenal person, having had these different careers.
Yeah,
but you are listening to Lion Tales on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Aurora Workman, along with my friend, Dr. Lynnda Nadien, and our guest today is Loretta Barnes, who graduated with a liberal arts degree. She has worked as a camp counselor, a cashier. She's been in a hospital as a unit secretary for about 20 years, a computer operator, a phlebotomist, and now an actor, and a very proud graduate of Nassau Community College. So tell us about the journey that life has taken you since Nassau.
Well, since Nassau Community College, I've been to, as I said, I went to Indiana University also. I went to, then I went to Midland Career. I have been to Elizabeth City State University, Halifax Community College. I put computers together. I've taken phlebotomist. I've taken air traffic control tests. I've worked in the hospital, being around med students, interns, doctors, residents, and being telemetry monitor tech, learning how to read heart monitors, and now being an actress. I've been in Greenleaf, The Great New Wonderful.
Wow, I love that show. That's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, so I've done, and then I did a troubleshoot on TV about my car. Remember when the cars were breaking down?
Yeah.
I did troubleshoot. So it gave me confidence that I can pursue anything that I wanted to pursue. And Nassau Community College was the starting point of my career.
And that's wonderful. So now you're acting. right?
Yeah.
And I see you were modeling. You know, I was looking, and we're looking on your Facebook post, and we're like, we are so proud. And I tell people that's a Nassau Community College graduate, you know,
Yes,
and we
is.
see you doing all these different things after 20 years after, you know, the fact that you continue to want to explore. So 20 years in the hospital, did you think that was going to be your career after spending, because you spent time doing different things in different places? But did you think the hospital was going to be your career, or was it fulfilling for you?
I thought it was one part of my career.
Okay.
Not just my career. It'd be one part of my career, because I always wanted to pursue acting. And in 2002, I just got the acting bug. I started taking classes, and ever since then, I flew to New York from North Carolina for auditions. I've taken acting classes from New York to North Carolina, John Casablanca. Now I'm in Ula Talent. I got a scholarship. Being 58 years old, I didn't think I would get a scholarship. I got a scholarship for acting for Ula Talent.
Oh,
That is
amazing.
so wonderful. And, you know, and again, I mean, your life personifies the fact that, you know, we keep going and keep doing things, and
Yeah,
you know,
and so many of our guests seem to be doing something by day that's very traditional, and then by night they're doing all of these artistic endeavors. They're acting, they're singing, they're comedians, they're performing on stage, or they're doing radio shows, and so it's great to be able to incorporate what you really love. And that it's never too late to start doing that, because really the sky's the limit when it comes to that, when you have the talent to do it. You know, don't let anyone hold back on that. You know, we've been really promoting that a lot.
and that's one of the things that we want our students and our listening audience to know, is that you have choices, and if you see something that you want, go after it. You know, this is why we like to bring on alumni such as yourself, Loretta, who can, you know, shine a light on people's experiences and at least their goals, and motivate them to be oriented to do what they feel. You know, I wanted to be on radio, and
Yeah, now we are.
Now we are.
We both had that passion deep down inside.
Yeah. So that's
Recommend you.
Absolutely, yeah. You persevere.
Yes, because I lost my mother, my father, and my sister. And my mother last year, my father in 2011, and my sister in 2009. So I was taking care of them. So now it's my turn to take care of myself, and that's why I moved down to Georgia.
Absolutely. And I can relate to that too. Yeah.
Because Atlanta is the acting hub of
Tyler
of the world.
Perry. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, and now that you know, let's talk about living your best life, because that's been an ongoing theme in these last few years, and that's what you need to do. You need to start taking care of yourself and doing the things that you love. So now that you're exploring acting, how has the love for you yourself has grown? How's that?
Oh, because the greatest love of all, that's one of my motto records. And if you want to make that change, you got to make that change, man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Look at yourself and make that change. And I'm living my best life right now. I'm doing me.
Yeah.
I love my family. It's about family and taking care of yourself.
Yes.
And if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be happy. But I'm happy. It's been a rough year, but I'm living my best life. I'm taking my classes. I'm living an example that no matter what age you are, you can do it. You can take it. You can live your dream, and I'm living my dream right now. Taking my acting classes and getting my scholarship.
You certainly are. You're listening to Lion Tales. Our guest today is Loretta Barnes, graduated from Nassau Community College with a liberal arts degree in 1981. She has worked as a camp counselor, a cashier in a hospital, as a unit secretary for about 20 years, computer operator, phlebotomist, and now she's living her best life as an actor. So I'm sorry. So Loretta, as we continue on. We're going to go to commercial break, and you're going to hear back from us. But we are so happy to have you here, all the way from Georgia.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
90.3 WHPC reminds you that every hiring manager knows that a company is only as good as the people it's made from. So where do you find the best people? That may surprise you. Meet the Grads of Life, young adults of unique determination and experience, an ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you're typically looking for, but they're exactly who your company needs. This is talent worth knowing about. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council, gradsoflife.org, and the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Welcome back to Lion Tales, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation, on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm your host, Dr. Lynnda Nadien, along with Aurora Workman, and our guest today, Loretta Barnes, who graduated from Nassau Community College with a liberal arts degree. She has worked as a camp counselor, a cashier in a hospital, and as a unit secretary for about 20 years, a computer operator, a phlebotomist, and now an actor and a very proud alum of Nassau Community College. So tell us about how your career in acting started so that we can get a sort of a little background on that.
Well, in 2002, I was working in the hospital at South Nassau Community Hospital, and I decided to take acting courses. And once I started doing that, I got the bug, and I wanted to be a model. When I was younger, I took barbers on.
Oh.
And I always see myself on TV and see myself. When I look at TV, I say I can do that. I can I can take that class. I can be on TV. So that's what got me started. And then I went for audition in The Great and the Wonderful, and for extra, and I got it. And I was one of the major characters on the side, one of the major extras on the side of one of the major characters. So then that was it. I started taking classes. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to do more. And now I'm taking classes in Georgia. Yeah. And that's one of the best things that's happened to me.
And what are the studios? Now, we know that Tyler Perry has the big studio in Atlanta. And do you audition there, or are there open casting calls? Or do you have to come back up to New York to be able to audition for certain things?
No, you can audition for here for extra work, and you can audition for other parts. They have so many other genres of auditions. You can. Plus, I'm working with National Modern Showcase. I'm working with Youth Talent and National Modern Showcase.
So tell us about the National Modeling Showcase. What is that about?
National Modern Showcase is they was working with kids, but both companies working with kids, and then they decided to do adult. And National Modern Showcase, they take pictures. They doing commercials where like for the paper products. Mm-hmm. Other commercials, and then you get paid for it.
So it's print and broadcast?
Commercial, print, and there's no limit.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
And so some of the things that I know, when my son was little, he had some acting classes, and some of the things that I know he learned I thought were really interesting that I never knew. And what are some things that you're learning as an adult now in the field that you think improve your technique and improve your ability to present a great audition when you go for a job?
Well, one thing, I had speech problem all my life when I was younger, and learning to slow down, pronounce my words, taking classes, modeling, monologues, how to portray certain words, emphasize certain words, how to walk for modeling, what way, how to hold your shoulders, how to walk right up. There's so many things that you can learn. Even Jim Carrey still take acting classes. You never too old to take acting classes.
That's it, yeah, because it's never too late to, like, really fine tune your skills, because there's so much to learn. I mean, I didn't know a lot about it, like the blocking and how, let's say, like a little kid gets a commercial, they don't want, they only have a certain budget and a certain time allotted to record, and they want the kid to hit their mark and know exactly what they're doing. So it's pretty amazing.
And how to select your name, and there's so many things that you can learn, and so many things that are out there that you don't know.
Right.
It's a whole college course.
Yeah. And it kind of adds to your confidence building, I think. When I see people who study acting and even monologuing, just to be in there, I think it really builds confidence, and it allows people to perform better, even if that's not the role that they're going, if that's not their career that they're going to pursue. But what you learn in acting class, I think, really does involve a lot of self-care and confidence building.
Yeah. So you have an acting scholarship with EULA Talent now. So tell us about that. That sounds really interesting.
Well, I went to the Latin Festival here in Georgia, in Conyers, Georgia. And I saw them, and I said, they said kids, but I said, you know what? I'm an actress. Let's see what, if I can work with you. And they called me. They said I got 3 stars. Normally they don't give but 2 stars. I got a 3-star because of my personality.
That's great. Yeah.
And I'm blonde, so I get blonde moments sometimes. So. and so,
what do you like better? Television, movies? What do you like?
I love it all.
Yeah. And so what about like TV?
I love modeling.
Any TV shows coming up? Yeah, modeling seems really nice because photos are always so amazing. So that sounds great. What about in television right now? What's happening with TV lately with so many different I guess HBO and Amazon and all of these shows being produced by all these companies?
Oh, hopefully I can get picked for one of them, because I'm going to start auditioning and start sending my pictures out.
That's it.
I just started taking pictures. I just took pictures recently. I'm taking some more pictures next week in 2 weeks. So.
Oh, great. So you're listening to Lion Tales on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. My name is Aurora Workman, along with Dr. Lynnda Nadien, and our guest today is Loretta Barnes. She is an actress now, and she personifies what you can do if you just keep on doing. So we want to ask you, if a biopic of your life was being done, who would you want to play you?
Viola Davis.
Hey, she went to Juilliard. I didn't even realize that, but she had like extensive training. Everybody kind of forgets that there is a big training background for her, and she's so good.
Right. So now, what about Viola Davis? Do you see that she personifies or can do your life?
Strong. Mm-hmm. She doesn't give up. She plays various roles, shows a wide variety of talent, and she's not scared. She's not scared to speak out what she believes and what she wants. Some people, like they say, if you fall for anything,
right?
She won't fall for anything. She won't take certain roles. Whereas me, I won't take certain roles. I want roles that will portray my talent. Has something a meaningful
right. Right.
So that's why I like Viola Davis.
Wonderful. Now, if you were to look back, what advice would you give to yourself back when you were a student?
The song "Ain't No Stopping Us."
That's it. Ain't no stopping us now. That's right.
I live by 6 records: The Greatest Love of All, Man in the Mirror,
there it is.
When You Done All You Can Stand, Hero. There's a hero inside of us. Ain't No Stopping Us, and When You Done All You Can Stand. That's where I live my life.
And that's a good mantra. Not only do you have a good soundtrack for your life, but
exactly.
that is a great mantra. And if I was going to have my theme music, I would probably do The Man in the Mirror myself.
Absolutely.
I'm always telling myself to look and see. If I'm asking someone else to do something, I look in the mirror and ask myself first, will I do it?
That's my ringtone.
Yeah. And Michael always said, before you judge me, try hard to love me.
So and so that's one of the things that we are glad that we have alums all over, and you're proof of that we have alums all over that who right now are living their best life. So what do we expect to see you in?
Yeah, what's coming
next?
up? Yeah.
Well, right now I'm just taking classes. I'm doing taking my photos and start sending them out. Because at one point I stopped sending them out, but now I'm going to start sending them out. Because now I'm doing data entry. I'm working part-time, doing data entry, and now I'm going to start sending my pictures out and start getting work and see what I can do.
That's going to be wonderful because I'm going to be looking for you on the big screen and the little screen. Did you
get to meet Tyler Perry? Did you ever go to the studio? I'm curious about what it's like.
Not yet. I haven't been into the studio. I'm going to start doing drama at church, because I go to New Birth Church in Atlanta with Jamal House and Bryan is my pastor.
Shout out to Jamal Bryan.
And what about the community theater? Do you like musical theater? Can you sing?
No, I can't sing. One song to say, I just call to say I love you. My mother used to say, when I sing, I don't love her.
Just say when your voices is raised, God puts it all together.
Yeah, exactly.
He puts it all together for you.
Everyone sounds like an angel.
But we're so proud of you here at Nassau Community College. We thank you for contributing to not only the show, and this broadcast is contributing to the lives of students that, it's not only students, but alumni who know that they're looking for something. We want to tell them to go for it, we want to tell you to stand and to be your own hero. And that's what you have shown for us, Loretta. So we are so thankful that you've been able to take time out of your acting class today just to join us here at WHPC. So we'd like to thank our guest, Loretta Barnes, class of 1981. She's an actress now in Georgia, and she has explored many job opportunities and has done many jobs. And so we want to tell our listening audience to go for it because, that's what you stand for. So in closing, thank you again, Loretta, for being with us.
Thank you. We want to thank you for being with us. My name is Dr. Lynnda Nadien, along with my fabulous friend, Aurora Workman, president of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. The creative director of Lion Tales is Rudy J. Breedy. This show is a production of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. Visit ncc.edu/WHPC for more information. Available as a podcast on iTunes, Android Podcasts, and Spreaker. Lion Tales is powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We'll talk to you next week.